Hey girls, so for this video I thought I'd just take a walk in the woods because I haven't been back here in a while and it's Easter. I just got back from having Easter with my dad's side of the family. Next weekend will be with my mom's side of the family, so I really hope everybody's having a really good Easter today. I wrote everything down so I wouldn't forget anything because I just need to do this in one take so I can just get it done. It's so much easier uploading from my phone than having to mess with everything on the computer. So first off, I'm just going to talk about the bad news and then just go on to the good news. Right now I'm just thinking really positive about it, but I did not get into Ball State School of Music. I was really bummed about it at first, but then, I talked to Mr. Ames, I talked to other people. The first semester that I go there, I'll just be undecided, but with a minor in music, so I still get like private lessons with the flute professor and whatnot. So then when they have open auditions for second semester in the school, I can re-audition, and they said that most people who re-audition get into the School of Music the second trimester, so I still have a really good chance. And they have piccolos in the marching band, so I'm going to be marching piccolo in the marching band. So overall, yeah, it kind of sucks, but at the same time it doesn't, because the only class that I'll be behind in is music theory, but I can easily pick that back up. So it's not really going to be much of a change, but still it's kind of bummy. And they mostly said it was because they had 1,000,000 flutes try out, so they had to cut a lot of people. And I remember when I was there for my audition, there were some amazing flautists, so I kind of understand. But yeah, so anyways, on to, Indy 500. I got nominated and I was chosen to march in the All-State Honor Band for the Indy 500 parade, the one that's televised. And what's really cool about it is that everybody wears their school uniforms. So I'll be there in the Plymouth Marching Band school uniform, and everybody else will be in their own marching band uniforms, and a few others are going with me too, Nicole and Jack, and 2 or 3 other color guard people. So that'll be a lot of fun. It's sometime in May, I know that. Over spring break, if you guys have been following me on Twitter, my Tumblr, or just been looking at Facebook, I went to Florida with my mom and my sister because my dad couldn't get away due to work. He got a new job, so he had to stay at home, since when you get new jobs you don't really get much vacation time. But we flew down on Monday and we spent a day and a half in Tampa. We went to Hard Rock in Tampa. We spent a day at Busch Gardens, which was really awesome. And now I understand why everybody goes to parks and stuff in Florida during spring break, because the weather's nice, you're not miserable, so you're not sweating your butt off standing in lines and everything. And the longest line we were in was 10 minutes, so many coasters we went to ride. We go into the line and you just walk right into the coaster seat. I mean, it was awesome. We got to ride many coasters more than once, and it was so cool because all of it's garden themed, so it was really pretty throughout the park. It wasn't overly crowded. It was just really nice. And then after that, we got a condo in Clearwater Beach, and we spent about 2.5 days there. 2.5 days there, because we flew back on Friday at around 3. And it was really nice because it never rained. All of the time we were there, it was nice and sunny. The sand on Clearwater Beach is all white, so it never got hot, which was awesome. The water was really nice, and I had a really good time there. I came back with one of the worst sunburns I've ever had. The worst sunburn I had was when I went through the marching band parade from hell, when the marching band went to Washington, D.C. last year. No other parade I'm ever going to complain about after that thing, because that was definitely something, some heat to go through. But yeah, and now I'm going to talk about Hunger Games, because I went and saw it on Friday, and I'm just ecstatic about it as Amy was. I mean, it was really good. There were a few things that they changed that I was kind of iffy about, and a few things that they left out. Like, I was kind of disappointed in how she got the pin, because she got it from someone else in the book, but they did it differently in the movie, which I can understand, but that's alright. And also, they included part of the second book with the rebellion of District 11, and I remember that didn't happen in the second book until, like, they had the Victor's Tour, and she was there, and her dad, like, gave the whistle that Rue did, and they gave the salute, and then the rebellion happened. I think that was okay, because my mom went with me, and she hasn't read the books yet, and she's like, I think they kind of needed that, so you knew what to expect in the second movie, which kind of made sense. And also I noticed that they took out how Katniss was deaf in her, I think it was her left ear, after that big explosion happened with the career stash. I think that was okay to leave out and everything, but it's like, it comes back in the second book when, like, she says she can hear the force field, but she can't. But other than that, I think they did really, really well. I know they took out a lot in what happened on the train, and the train on the way back. They took out some things in the cave, like, the medicine was actually in needle form than the cream, but that doesn't really matter. But other than that, I think they did really well, especially with the Capitol. Like what Amy said, the costumes were amazing. I was really, really impressed in how they depicted the Capitol and Effie and everything. I think not having Haymitch fall off the stage was okay, because, like what with Amy said, it would, just ruin that whole feeling, which I think they did Rue's death really well, and the reaping. Those were the two things that I was really going to be critical on, because just they were so emotional in the book. I just wondered how they were going to do it, and I think they both did them really, really well, because my mom's like, you could really feel the emotion and, like, the love that Katniss had for her sister. But also another thing they left out that I just thought of, how Katniss's mother was a healer. I was surprised they kind of left that out, but it wasn't really that important in the first book, but it does come in hand in the second book. Like, as you can tell, I'm still reading the third book. I still am. It's taken me a few days because I've been busy, even though I'm on break. I've been busy with music stuff, because I have the Smelzer audition on the 21st. Yeah, I'm gonna do my flute and violin in front of 3 judges to see how much money I get. So it's kind of nerve-wracking, but kind of not, because I'm gonna be performing one in front of Ames, and I know Bob Beck's on the board. I don't know if I'm going to be auditioning in front of him, but I know there's going to be 2 others besides Ames that'll be judging me, so that'll be fun. I really think that's it. This is already, like, going on for 10 minutes. Like, I could go on for the Hunger Games forever. I loved the movie. I think they did really, really well on it. I was actually walking into the theater getting ready to be disappointed, because a lot of people have told me, it wasn't that good. My sister saw it, and she read the book. She's only read the first book, and she wasn't that happy with it, which I was really, really surprised. But she's not one for, like, books and whatnot. Like, she doesn't like Harry Potter, which I don't get, but she doesn't like Twilight either, so she's just weird. But yeah, I think that's it. But I'm sorry that I did not post a video last time. I got really busy, and that's around the time that I got the news that, you know, I wasn't accepted into Ball State's music school, and I just wasn't in the mood at all. So I think you guys understand, but I'm really hoping that that won't happen again. So I thank you guys for bearing with me, and I hope to see you all soon, because I haven't seen you in such a long time. And I know I'm always quiet when I'm around you guys, but that's okay. So, I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye.